going on, everybody? Just got out of watching Doctor Strange, and my reaction will be actually quite amazing. So I will see you in the CrowShow in a little bit. What is going on, guys? Quantum coming at you with another movie review. So how you guys doing myself? So today we're going to be reviewing the movie Doctor Strange. Now I think you might be wondering, you saw it yesterday. We all know you did because you usually go see movies that come on the day of, but not in the midnight premieres. So why didn't you do a review last night? Reasons for that being is that I had work really early in the morning and I had to get into my bed as soon as I got home. So on top of that, I'm also leaving for Colorado today, actually. I'm going to be leaving in like 2 hours from now. So by the time this video comes up, I will have already been in Colorado, and then my next video that'll be up shortly after this one's up, it will be the first vlog of me being in Colorado. Why am I going to Colorado? I'm going to Colorado because my dad's birthday's had passed or is coming up, and he wanted to celebrate it by going out of town, out of state, and he wanted to take me and my sister, yes, I have a sister, and his girlfriend to this long trip, and I'm actually excited for it. I'm not just excited to just, be in a new place, but I've seen how Colorado looks on camera, so I'm always like wondering, what will I get on camera while I'm there with you guys? And maybe I might meet some of you fans out there. I know there's 204 of you out there on my channel, and maybe there's by chance of maybe a quarter of you from that 204 that live in Colorado. So if you meet me, I'm hoping that you do. We can take some selfies. I can even make a vlog for you of you being in the vlog and everything. So hopefully I meet somebody out there that knows my channel and watches these videos. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. I'm going to Colorado in 2 hours, so be sure to make sure if I don't have any uploads, it's probably because I'm tired or I have jet lag or some shit like that, and I just don't really feel like making videos. But I am going to make vlogs, so do not worry. There will be some sort of video. Anyways, we're going to get right into the review for Doctor Strange, so let's go ahead and get started. First off, learning how Doctor Strange does his hand movements hypnotized me the whole entire movie. I love how they did the whole mystical things with the hands, and I love that he used the symbol of like this, like you would for like Spider-Man. He would do it like this to like form his magic, or he'd meditate, And that was actually probably the coolest thing. I love how they made the powers look and everything, and how it like says that you gotta open your mind in order to see things the way it should be instead of seeing what you want to see. That is like mind-blowing. During like this whole entire film, I felt nothing but the movie of Inception and Matrix, and which is disappointing. And if I've seen it, it's already been done. It's not that fascinating to see the buildings of a world collapse into the floor and then make a new road into the next part of the freaking city. I've seen it before. It's been done before. I really don't care at this point, but I do at this point because the rating for it I'm going to give it is because of that. So that's reasonable, I think. I just think that the fact that it was so Matrix/Inception made it was kind of obvious to see that they must have had somebody from both those movie productions to really make Doctor Strange what it is. Now, needless to say, they really chose a good actor for Doctor Strange. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I have seen him in other movies, and for them to choose him to be Doctor Strange, it was a really good move on Marvel's part. So Marvel, you get props for that. You made a really good fucking appearance for Doctor Strange. I thought his performance overall was actually 100% accurate with how Doctor Strange probably would act after getting his powers. Or maybe not, who knows. Either way, the character of Doctor Strange was fucking amazing in how they made it. Not only that, how they crafted the new world that's beyond ours is even crazier. The whole time, I'm gonna be honest, I felt like I was on drugs, and that hasn't happened to me since I seen Ant-Man, where he goes into the quantum realm. Now the thing is like you gotta ask yourself this: is the quantum realm the same as the realms that Doctor Strange goes through? Is it possible that Ant-Man and Doctor Strange actually could meet if Ant-Man kept going through the quantum realm, eventually finding Doctor Strange? I don't know. It's a possibility. One thing is for sure: Doctor Strange could kick Thanos' ass if he wanted to. Say about that, Thanos I don't think was in it, unless if there was like an extra ending next to the extra ending. I don't know. I didn't stay to fully see what it was, but the extra last ending will be spoiled after this. I'm going to start going into spoilers, but it's just, I'm basically going through like how I felt about the movie. It just, there's some scenes it felt like I was on drugs, And you know what? It was okay. I was very okay with it. The humor in it was amazing, the comedic writing was fucking amazing, and the action sequence was beautifully well done. I couldn't have seen it better done in another industry of Marvel to do it better than the actual Marvel industries themselves to do it. It's amazing. I thought it was fantastic. I love Doctor Strange's shields coming out of him and everything. I thought it was fantastic. Not only that, but we're going to go into Infinity Stones. Now we're going to move into the spoiler version of this. Spoiler alert is that Doctor Strange's eye, a medallion, wasn't just a medallion of sorcery or power, but however, it was indeed, and I knew it from the start, it was indeed an Infinity Stone from the 5 Infinity Stone gauntlet. And it was like spot on. I was like, wait a minute. Nothing can be that shiny and that important, have that much power without being some sort of like significance into something. And then I thought about it. Because through Avengers, the very first Avengers, and going into Captain America, the first Avenger, the Tesseract was technically one of the Infinity Stones, it's just yet to be untapped. Same with Loki's Scepter. It was one of the 5 Infinity Stones and now is given into Vision. And the Ether from Thor, The Dark World, was also an Infinity Stone. And was there a last one? Oh, the purple Infinity Stone from Guardians of the Galaxy, which was used by Thanos, I think. No, not Thanos. Kratos. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. I haven't watched Guardians of the Galaxy for a while. I've only watched it a handful of times. But regardless, the positions of the Infinity Stones have been placed out so well through all the Marvel movies with big hero titles since the first one, which was Captain America, the first Avenger. And honestly, I think how they made this Infinity Stone go in there was perfect. How did they get this in there? If you may be asking, or maybe you already know. Basically, one of the second mentors or masters of Doctor Strange's realms told him, "Hey, you probably wouldn't be a good idea to be carrying an Infinity Stone." That right there is when I said, "I fucking knew it. I knew it was an Infinity Stone. It had to be. It was too important for anybody to not care about." So after I realized it was an Infinity Stone, it was a green Infinity Stone on the gauntlet, and I believe it's the middle knuckle that the green one is on, but it's the main one that everybody always finds on the gauntlet that Thanos wears. And the question is, at the very end of it, it shows Doctor Strange talking to somebody, and it doesn't show who it is until after you hear the voice, and then it shows it through a different camera frame. What do you know? It's Thor. Now the thing is like it shows a conversation going on between Thor and Doctor Strange about Thor looking for his father, because in Thor: The Dark World, Loki died, but not really, and he took a form of a soldier and then kidnapped Odin and used his image to rule Asgard, which was his #1 plan. So now he asks Doctor Strange for his help to find his father. Now that gives me a question. Will Doctor Strange most likely be in the next Thor movie, Thor Ragnarok? It's a possibility, and I really hope it is, because I've always wanted to see those two worlds collide since I was like able to think about the whole realms of Doctor Strange and Asgard and Thor to collide somehow, because it would make total sense, just as much as it would make sense for Ant-Man to possibly be a part of those two universes, because he can technically enter quantum realms of different varieties if he just keeps shrinking. Now, needless to say, does that mean that, Doctor Strange is going to be in the next Avengers movie? There's a possibility. I mean, we got Avengers Infinity War Part 1 and 2 and everything like that. We got a bunch of movies coming up, but by far, Doctor Strange, overall, was a really good movie. It definitely beats the Ant-Man movie, and Ant-Man was one of my favorite new character Marvel movies out there. Like the ones that are part of the actual Marvel Universe. Not Deadpool, because Deadpool is part of Fox Century, so I can't really count that. But if he were a part of that Marvel Universe specifically, I would die, and I would instantly make him #1. But Ant-Man kind of took my breath away, but then I realized that my favorite person in the Avengers group is Iron Man, because, Tony Stark, blah, 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 blah. But then I said, oh, wait a minute, Doctor Strange, well, hello there. Not really, but the thing is like I said, Doctor Strange is pretty fucking badass. I think his powers are unrelentless and fucking amazing. So what do I rate this movie out of 10? I'm going to give it a 9.5, only because it had too much of a feeling of Matrix and Inception, and I don't want the feelings of older movies that have already been done. and the fact that it was too hallucinative for me to really focus on what was going on in the movie in one of the scenes where Doctor Strange is running away from the bad guys. But the thing is, it wasn't that bad. I eventually caught on. My eyes could actually find out, oh, okay, there he is. He's running this way, and everything's going like this, going backwards and twisting upside down, and yada, yada, yada. I finally got it into my head, and I'm like, okay, now I'm getting a grasp, but this is how Doctor Strange is. Okay, gotcha. But the thing is, it's like, Doctor Strange, worth watching? Definitely worth watching. Best freaking movie I've seen so far for a new, again, another new face in the Marvel Universe that has been talked about and wanted from the Marvel Universe industries and everything. Everybody's wanted a Doctor Strange film, and now they got one. It is fucking fantastic, and I'm excited for other ones that they're thinking about making. Black Panther, Captain Marvel, all of them. I'm excited for every single one of these Marvel movies that have been thought out, and I hope they actually become reality like Doctor Strange. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. What did you think of Doctor Strange if you went to go see it? Was it a good movie? Did you not like it? Did you like it? Was it too hallucinating? Did it give you a migraine? Did it make you have an aneurysm? What was the side effects of your viewing eyes? So, please leave in the comments below what you said. Leave a like, share this video around, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is going to be my last normal vlog in the Saginaw area, so I'll be making vlogs in Colorado very soon. So, hope you guys have a good day. Stay active on this channel. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.